Thank you so much for joining me for the weekly Intuitive Life Coaching Oracle Cards readings. I'm so excited to have you here with me. We're going to be using the Intuitive Life Coaching app to do a weekly overview every Sunday. There are actually four. This is what it will look like if you download it on your phone. This app is available for your iPhone as well as for Android phones. And there are four buttons on the screen. The first one is readings, which takes you into the different readings you can do. You can do a 1 card, a 3 card, or a 5 card reading. And then there's the browse button. And if you have the free version, you'll only see 11 cards, but there's actually 77 in this deck. And then there is the journal, which allows you to save your readings by time and date. And then there's the about, which tells you a little bit more about me and Indigo software. So let's get started. Okay, we're going to be doing a reading for the week of February 23rd through March 1st. We're going to do a 5 card reading and look at the week ahead. At any time you're doing a reading, you just want to get very clear and very focused. Hold the image in your mind's eye of whatever it is you want to know about or whatever concern you have. Focus on your breath, get very centered, and call on your spiritual team. And as soon as you feel focused, click anywhere on the screen and start drawing your cards. And any card you feel drawn to is going to be the right card. There's no wrong way to do this. As soon as you're clear and focused, you will automatically pick the right cards. Okay. Looking at the week ahead in the situation, we have entrepreneur. And the emotional challenge, we have career transition. And the solution, we have speak up. And in the coaching advice, we have nature heals. And in the potential card, we have parting ways. So let's look at the first card. The situation card always represents something that we are focusing on right now in this moment. It is the direction of the energy of this week. It says, be on the lookout for exciting business opportunities to unfold. And as I tune into this card, what is happening for a lot of us out there is that we are being pushed almost outside of our comfort zone to find new ways to generate new income. A lot of us really thrive in anything that gives us the creative freedom to do whatever it is we love without the constraint of a regular 9-to-5 job. Although our angels and guides are coming through to say some of us still have a 9-to-5 job, and that is totally fine, but on the side we are feeling the urge and the desire to do more things that bring in or generate revenue for us. Lots of opportunities are coming our way. So if you're feeling like this is a really good sign for you that you are getting ready to push yourself into a whole new direction, and you are very supported in that area. So let's look at this card. You're an entrepreneur at heart. Anything that gives you freedom to unleash your creativity and talents without constraint makes you feel alive. You are getting ready to soar with opportunities to grow and expand as an entrepreneur or a business owner. Be on the lookout for exciting opportunities. They could come in the form of a networking opportunity, a partnership, or the possibilities to grow and expand a business. This is a very positive card. When the entrepreneur card shows up in your reading, it is time for you to take action. And one of the things this card is about is that if we are not actively talking about our business or the opportunities in our business as far as our entrepreneur skills, no one can find us. So this is an action card. It is speaking very loud. It's time for you to take the action steps necessary for you to get out into the world as an entrepreneur. And in the emotional challenge card, we have career transition. And this is huge. So to have the entrepreneur card as a situation and then have the career transition card, this is another very loud message right now that your soul is yearning for a career aligned with passion and purpose. So let's look at this card. It says, now is the time for soul searching. Your soul is yearning to express itself through your career. You are being asked to let go of limited beliefs that say you cannot do what you love and still earn a living. This limited way of thinking is keeping you from moving forward into a career in alignment with your soul's expression. So our angels and guides are coming through very loud to say, whatever it is that you really truly want to do, yes, it is possible. Just take time out to deal with whatever it is that is in your way that's keeping you from stepping out and trying something new. Because there is a lot of support coming through, and this is a big, clear guidance that it is time for you to get out there or try this new exciting opportunities that are coming your way. And as soon as you say yes, doors are going to open. But it is up to you. You have to say yes first. And you have to be willing to have faith and know that yes, you are ready for this, and be willing to step out and make it happen. So take time this week to really look at your fears and work through them. Whatever limited beliefs that you have that are keeping you from doing what your heart desires, it's time for you to look at that. And in the solution card, it says, speak up. Your soul is guiding you to stand in your light and speak your truth. And actually, this card pertaining to this reading has to do with you speaking up about what you're passionate about. It has to do with you being willing to be seen in the world. It has to do with you sharing your wisdom. It has to do with you sharing your creative abilities or talents. And as long as you are communicating and sharing what you have to offer with the world, if you do this, the doors are going to start to open more and more and more. So, and the coaching advice is the solution is to speak up. And as you do speak up, you're going to pave the way for these exciting opportunities to come your way. It says, are your words scripted? Do you only say what you think others want to hear? Your soul is guiding you to stand in your light and speak up. You have something important to say that needs to be heard. This situation cannot get any better if you are holding back and not speaking your truth. Your truth is more than just your words. It's in what ways do you compromise yourself? Do you deny what you feel, agree to do things that you don't enjoy, or agree with someone in order to keep the peace? So, in whatever ways that we are standing in our own way, we are being guided to really push past those self-limitations this week and speak up. Let people know what you're doing. Write that blog that you're supposed to write. Do that newsletter that you're supposed to do. Whatever it is you're guided to do is time, and you will be supported. And in the coaching advice, we have nature heals. Your soul yearns to be outside in nature around the healing waters, flowers, and trees. It is time to reconnect with nature. You are feeling confused and you have lost your connection to your inner self. Don't worry though, simply spending time outdoors so you can hear the guidance that your soul is trying to speak to you will deeply heal you on a soul level. It will clear your energy field and help you get out of your head to connect with your inner self. When this card shows up, it's also telling you that you have a deep connection to nature and all that is. It is time to reconnect. Breathe in the fresh air, dig your feet into the soil, run in the rain, hug a tree, or talk to the flowers. Nature can help you. So as we're really pushing ourselves this week to do what it is that we want to do, being outside is actually a great way to get very clear. For those of you that are very sensitive empaths, sometimes we really have to take time out away from everyone around us, and we are being guided to just go for a walk, just spend time outside in the fresh air, because that's where we're going to hear our guidance the most. So this card is telling us our angels and guides are paving the way for us. Our higher selves are coming through, and in order for us to hear that guidance, we need to get very clear, and nature can very clear and quiet, and nature will help us with that. And in the potential card, because we are going through such a huge growth process with our career transition and the entrepreneur card, it is showing us parting ways. So it is saying that there is something that you are involved in right now, and it could be related to career, that you have outgrown. So it is time for you to just let nature take its course. Don't try to hold on to anything that is not for your highest good. It is time for you to let go of anything that's in the way of what your soul is really trying to express through you. And some of you may not, I'm getting the message that some of you may not be entrepreneurs, or you might not think you're an entrepreneur, but the message for you is that there are business opportunities for you, regardless if it's owning your own business or not. There's something exciting happening in your career this week, but we need to get out of our own way. This situation says it may be time to move on from this person or situation. This card shows up today to let you know that not all things are meant to last forever. People, situations, and events all come into our life for a reason. They are here to help us learn and grow. Each experience has its place in our life's puzzle. This could represent a job that is making you feel depleted, or a relationship that is holding you back and keeping you from being the best you can be. Whatever it is, it may be time to part ways from this person or situation. So if we have anything in our life that we're using as an excuse to keep us from moving forward, as long as we're following all of the guidance, then naturally the things that are in our way or are no longer in alignment with our soul's evolution or our soul's growth are just naturally and effortlessly going to fall away. But our angels and guides are saying that when this happens, we have to have faith. We have to be willing to just let that go, and to know that it is for our highest good. What happens when we try to hold on to something that we've outgrown is that we then get stuck in a situation where we're not letting ourselves move forward because we're holding on to something that is no longer a part of the divine plan. So just be aware that as you move forward and you hear the call for a new direction as far as your career or your business, or really just getting out of your own way, when you notice things starting to, you may think starting to fall apart, or however you put it, but when you notice things moving away from you, just say, okay, yeah, that's the answer to my prayers. And just let it happen. Allow that to happen, because as you clear that out, then you're making room for these amazing opportunities that are coming your way. So the overall guidance for this week is that we have been asking for this. We can feel this. We are ready, and it is time for us to move out of our way and to do what we need to do, to speak up, to take time to listen, to hear, to follow the guidance, and then to allow the process to unfold. Don't try to hold on to anything. Just allow everything to kind of transform for your highest good. Thank you so much for listening to this week's Intuitive Life Coaching Oracle reading. Be sure and stop by my website at www.intuitivelifecoachingwithkelly.com. I'd love to hear from you. Have a wonderful week. Thank you.